Welcome to another Core Effects tip. My name is Tom Sheen. I'm your amateur visual effects artist with another quick tip. This particular one, I wanted to do an effect on how to add characters to inside a 3D model. This is a part 2. The first part was I did an external view of a helicopter coming down and Justin jumping out. The link to the full video will be at the end of this thing, but let's take a look at this actual effect here.
Prometheus is a great movie.
I'm sure if I liked it, it was just a little too weird.
Yeah, well, you're weird. Ridley Scott's a genius, and so is the movie. Except for, I guess there was that one movie, Body of Lies.
Sorry, I just didn't get Prometheus. I didn't really like his interpretation of Robin Hood either.
Yeah, that's why you're riding in the back, moron. You didn't get it. So if you didn't get it, why don't you just get out?
What, are you kidding me? We're in a helicopter.
Fine, you big baby, I'll set it down.
Because I have Justin pushed back further in Z-space, when I move the camera around, it actually looks as if they were that Justin's actually shot different. So how do we put it together? First off, to get my raw footage, I had actually taken Bryce slightly closer up, so I cropped him at the mid chest footage, but I shot Justin as well, but further back. And the reason for this is now I knew he was going to be in the back of the helicopter, so I cropped him here at like the shins, and then I just made sure that I could garbage man around. Now, one thing to remember when you're doing green screening is you don't want all these wrinkles. And though I didn't have a proper flat green screen, this had to work. And the reason why is you're gonna use a lot of your RAM in your software editor, your video editor, just trying to key all these different shades of greens out, because every little wrinkle creates a multitude of shades of green. So anyways, this is how I got the actual raw footage. Once I cut it up, I took it into Premiere Pro, chopped it into the video that I wanted to. I had the external audio, and then once that was all cut together, I came in and brought it into After Effects, added the different camera angles, and so if we change the view here, let's to the left side view, so you can see the camera's in 3D space. I have the actor Bryce is up here, Justin's back here. We're looking at a side view, so they're flat. But the fact that I separate them by some space, I didn't actually, the model, I didn't need the propeller on the top or back because they weren't in the camera. But I did, let's see if I can orbit around. I gotta be in a camera view to orbit. So I did in the background, I added clouds so that through the windows you could actually see the outside clouds. You can see this model actually still has the guns attached, but in the part 1 I had to remove the guns so that I could get a clear view of the door, and actually remove the door so that I could have Justin jump out of it. Let's do some more maneuvering here. I'll show you. So see here the actors, they are above in After Effects, they're in layers above the helicopter, so they do show up above, but that's why you have to bring the camera inside the actual helicopter for this to work. If I were trying to get them just inside the helicopter without, what I could do is have their heads pop up and then come through, and let's see here, I could come through and then use a mask and then mask out the windows, and then probably what I would do is over the mask I could create some kind of distortion to act as glass. But I mean, primarily the goal of this tip this effect was to just take some characters and put them in a 3D model, because who knows, this could work for spaceships or you name it. It could very useful for different, especially low budget filmmakers like myself. If you haven't checked out these films, I will have a link. There's also, I have made a few short films on my other site, Sheen Productions. Check it out. I'll have a link in the description below. I hope you enjoyed. Again, my name is Tom Sheehan. Thanks much. See you next time.